Chase, folks, we had a little bit of technical difficulties there. We couldn't get started at 9 a.m. 0900 for you military types, but we are going now. This is the time of the month we have Dr. Tammy Garrett come in here to talk about things going on in the Bedford County school system. Dr. Garrett couldn't be here today, but she did send one of the A-team players in here, Lori Sexton, who's in charge of the CTE program for Bedford County Schools. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Scott.
Good to have you here. Thanks for being patient with us here.
No problem.
And hanging out. I know you got a lot going on. And so first of all, why don't we talk about what does CTE stand for?
CTE, Career Technical Education.
So that is the old VOTEC program.
That is the old VOTEC.
Is there any better way to explain it?
No, not really.
I know it's not the same, but...
Well, VOTEC's kind of a four-letter word now, so we want to avoid that vocational.
All right. But for our older listening audience, folks in my age group, they'll know what that is,
That is true, yes.
Okay, we appreciate you coming in today. And when did you start working for Bedford County Schools?
So I came to Bedford County in 2017. Moved here from Ohio. You know, I'm one of those.
Congratulations on that move. I assume you're happy here.
Yes, we love it. We love it here. It is fantastic. I started my career in Tennessee at Harris Middle School as an assistant principal. And now, when Dr. Tammy Garrett came on board, she brought me up to the central office to work in secondary supervising and CTE. And
so you worked that for the whole school system, not one school.
Correct, for the whole school system.
We got a lot of buildings.
We do, and that was a big job, and she wanted to focus on CTE and creating opportunities for students, so she made me full-time CTE, and here we are.
You know, you mentioned, of course, you moved down here from Ohio. I remember we were talking before the show. I guess you were born and raised in Western Ohio. What made you want to get into education?
Well, you know, some people are inspired by teachers that are great, and some that are inspired by teachers that weren't so great. And
well, you either know what to do or what not to do, right?
And my inspiration was from what not to do.
Is that right?
Yes, it was.
You thought you could do better, right?
I did.
You knew you could do better.
I did.
What did you start out at? High school or secondary or grade school?
I started out in a rural K-12 school.
No kidding.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had 8th grade students and seniors in the very same day, same building. It was
you
fantastic.
were in a small community, weren't you?
Yes, there were about 626 in the entire district, students, that is. 626
Oh, gosh, we have
students.
Elementary schools that are bigger than that, right?
Yes, we do, yes. But schools are different up in Ohio. They're in districts, so you might have one county that has 12 different school districts within it.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I lived up there for 3 years myself. I didn't remember that. My kids weren't in school up there yet. So, but anyway, you got into education, obviously, and then moved to Tennessee and started working for, thank goodness, for Bedford County Schools with CTE. Why don't you explain to our listening audience, and I know you have a program you want to talk about here, but the CTE program's really expanded in the last few years, right? Is the state putting a lot more funding behind that?
Yes, Governor Lee's a huge proponent of workforce development and skilled trades, so he's been pumping some extra funding in through the Innovative School Model Grant, which allowed us to really enhance a lot of our programs, bring in some state-of-the-art equipment that kids would use when they transition into industry and into the workplace. So they're already trained on how to use the equipment that they would use when they leave high school. Yes,
because I know Dr. Garrett's talked about this before, and I know the majority of our students don't go on to college. They go on to maybe professional certifications or something else. And why don't we talk about a few of the different CTE programs that you have around and things that you have plans for around. You can just start wherever you want to start.
Yeah, so with our Innovative School Model, we brought in some new programs at Shelbyville Central. Aviation Maintenance is one of our newest programs. And
how appropriate.
You know, this
MTSU's coming here.
It is cool. We're probably the only school in the state of Tennessee that has a real full-blown airplane in our shop.
I didn't even know. Seriously, you got a full-blown airplane.
We have a full
I always thought it was neat that MTSU had that, because a lot of people think about the MTSU program as training pilots, but they train a little bit of everybody for doing airfield management, whatever. So what a great transition where you guys start that program. If they want to, they'll be able to continue on right here in Bedford County with MTSU, right, at some point.
Yes, that was all by design.
I'll imagine that. Folks thinking it through strategically. We like it when folks are doing that.
Yes,
so what a great program. program because aviation mechanics get paid really well.
They do, and it's such a great career field to go into.
It is.
There's always a bright outlook for aviation mechanics, whether they want to go in the military, work for a commercial airline, a private airline. There are going to be opportunities for students out there.
What else do you have out at Central? Let's just keep there for a minute.
So Central, we just finished our first commercial kitchen for our culinary arts program. And those students have already started hosting catering events for Dr. Garrett. Yep, they hosted superintendents about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, my gosh.
And they did such a great job.
Hosted catering events. The central office staff's going to put on some weight. All right. This is a program that teaches them how to be, I don't know what the right term would be. I know culinary arts. It's a very good term, nice term.
Yes, that is the very formal term.
They're learning how to be chefs, I guess.
They can learn to be chefs, line cooks, front of the house, back of the house. We're actually partnering with Motlow and their new hospitality programs.
Oh, okay.
So we will offer dual enrollment so kids can earn college credit their junior and senior year for their Motlow, and then they can go on to whatever they choose.
What a great program, too, obviously by design, but Middle Tennessee has become such a tourist destination, whether it be in Nashville, Jack Daniels, wherever. So those kind of job opportunities are nothing but growing.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Another opportunity for our folks to make a good living.
We're always looking for our kids to find what's best suited for them, find their best pathway, whether that is 4-year college, a certificate from TCAT, 2-year college, go straight into the workforce or an apprenticeship. We're encouraging students to find their pathway because we want them to be happy at the end of the day and make a living in Bedford County.
Well, it helps make Bedford County a better place to live and work, right?
Absolutely.
When folks have those different opportunities, and this is all part, of course, of workforce development and seeing what the needs are here in the area with our employers and then kind of tailoring those needs, right?
Absolutely.
So, do you have any CTE programs at Central High School?
So we have a lot of programs. We have 12 different programs in total. So I won't go into all of them.
Oh my gosh! No, just hit the highlights.
Yes. So one of our other popular ones, we have veterinary and animal science and horticulture science. So we have, if you've driven past Central lately, you'll see a big old greenhouse out back. So we're getting ready to start some plant sales there and teach our kids some entrepreneurships and some plant husbandry. And
I had no clue we had that program. Fantastic.
Yeah.
What a great opportunity there, too. Cascade High School, I know you've got a program. This is, Bedford County, and a lot of folks don't realize this, but Bedford County is one of the largest ag-producing counties in the state of Tennessee, whether that's equine, cattle, chickens, whatever. And I think you guys are going to start a program out at Cascade High School.
Yeah, we are,
right?
Scott. We are getting ready to start a beef production program.
Outstanding. I mean, that's a huge deal here in Bedford County.
Yes, we have an outstanding agricultural program at Cascade led by Mike Swafford.
Okay.
He has been very passionate about wanting to start this beef production so that we can teach students, about care from animal from hoof to hook, if you will.
Roger that. Hoof to McDonald's.
That's right. Well, we don't want our cows to go to McDonald's.
Oh, wherever they're going, okay? Whatever they're doing, maybe Glass Hollow.
Yes, there we go.
They got great steaks
we
up
need
there.
That great steak, for
that's
sure.
That's right. Anything else at Cascade?
So Cascade also has culinary arts. They have engineering. We have criminal justice program out there, office management. So we're trying to offer students a variety of pathways from which to choose so that they can find their best fit while they're in high school. And, we know that kids are going to change their minds, and that's okay. We want them to find what they like, what they don't like.
How many kids know when they're a sophomore where they're going, but at least you're giving an opportunity.
That's correct.
Matter of fact, I think you guys do, in conjunction with a partnership every year, kind of a job, what do you call that, where you have all the different companies come in and kind of put up stands out at the Cooper Steel Arena.
Yeah, we do career exploration fairs. We do that. Yeah, we do that with our 8th grade students, and we do it with our seniors as well, because we want them to revisit.
Well, they've probably changed in those 4 years.
Absolutely, right? They have. So we want to give them as much exposure to what's out in Bedford County and what's available to them, so they can make informed decisions about what their pathway will be.
Well, it's so critical, and I know you guys also have a workforce ethics distinction or some kind of program?
Yeah, we have the
I know I didn't say it right.
Work ethic distinction.
Thank you.
Yes. And that's actually sponsored by the state of Tennessee. So they want to recognize students that demonstrate work ethic. in school. So they have good attendance. Kids have decent grades. They've earned an industry credential, so an OSHA 10 certification, a CPR certification. They can pass a drug test, things like that.
All important.
All very important for workforce development. Yes, Scott.
Become a productive worker out there.
Absolutely.
So that's what a great program that is, too. So, community high school, we don't want to skip them.
No, community has a lot of great stuff going on.
I know they have cosmetology, or do we call it something else now?
No, cosmetology. You got that one right.
Okay.
Nope, that one.
Hair salon.
Cosmetology.
It's a great facility, too.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful facility. We also have STEM out there, and they're getting ready to build a new facility with our innovative school money where they're going to construct tiny homes so kids get a little bit of construction knowledge, get a little electrical knowledge.
That's kind of a thing now, tiny homes, isn't it?
It is
I know there's TV shows on it and everything else now.
So that's
because real estate homes got expensive.
Yes, absolutely. So just exposing those kids to the construction industry on a smaller scale to give them opportunity to see if that's something they like, they don't like. We'll have some more agriculture out there as well. They will not be doing production, but they will be dealing with animals so they can learn that animal care skills, things like that. Nursing is also a
therapeutic
program.
tech. Therapeutic, what do we call
therapeutic services.
Thank you, therapeutic services.
That's a very
healthcare, right?
fancy term for healthcare.
Right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So this is a good pathway for students that are interested in anything in the medical field. So whether they want to be an EMT, if they want to be a nurse, whether they want to sit at the front desk and check people in, it just exposes them to what that healthcare field is and all of the thousands of options that are available within the healthcare field.
It's a huge growth industry because our population's aging, so I can see where that would be great opportunities in healthcare. What's the ICON program?
So our ICON program, those acronyms, we love them in education.
I know. Let's explain to our listening audience what that is.
So it stands for Innovative Career Opportunity Network, which is a fancy way to say we help kids get jobs in areas that they like. So we have students that will go to work their junior and senior year during the school day.
Okay.
They're earning wages.
They are earning.
They are earning wages.
It's just not like an unpaid,
it is
non-paid
not an unpaid internship. No, sir. No, they are earning wages. We have several companies in Bedford County that are employing our students.
The radio station has done that. Well, I think we've had 2 ICON students out here that really did a good job.
Our program's under the direction of Sam Blevins, and he sells kids resumes to different businesses, and kids get to experience what that work life is really like in that industry.
That's so important, right? It's not just having the technical skills, it's having those work ethics on being a good employee and being able to do a career, have a profession, right?
Absolutely.
Because I know that we get complaints from HR directors every once in a while about different workforce, especially not the younger folks coming out, but folks that have been around for a while, just trying to learn those basic skills, right?
Yeah.
And how to work and make a living and be a responsible employee.
Yep, that's what we want our kids to be. We want them to be contributing citizens to Bedford County.
We're talking to Lori Sexton, the CTE Director for Bedford County Schools. We're going to take a 60-second break and be right back.
Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool, and triple-stranded pocketed coils give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company, 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station, 931-684-5662.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care.
Folks, this is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting here in Shelbyville, Tennessee, Bedford County. It's that time of the month where we have Bedford County schools to come in and talk about the various programs they have going on in education here in our local community. Today we have Lori Sexton, the CTE director for the Bedford County schools. She's been talking about the various programs that they have at the various high schools around here. And I know you're going to have to go because you got another appointment, Lori, to help recruit some teachers, and we want you doing that. So, but you want to talk about a special program called Gear Up Tennessee Grant, right?
Yes, Scott. So Bedford County, along with 5 other counties in the state of Tennessee, was awarded a grant called Gear Up TN, and that stands for Gaining Early Awareness and Readiness for Undergraduate Programs.
Another acronym.
That's right.
Y'all like the military, but go ahead.
Every industry has its own speak, right?
So what's this all about?
So our job is to help kids and parents find out how can their student go to college and pay for college in an area that they want to be in. Okay. So we are starting with our 7th grade students. These kids will have site coordinators, they're called, their fancy college advisor term, that will follow them from 7th grade all the way through their first year of college. So these folks are going to know these kids inside and out, know their parents inside and out, and they're going to be a resource to help parents with funding college, finding what's the best pathway. So is an apprenticeship better? Is a TCAP better? Is it a Motlow? You know, what's the best way to fund this college that the kid wants to go to?
And this is funded by the state of Tennessee?
This is a federal grant.
Okay, federal grant.
Yes, so this is a 7-year grant. We're already in year 1, so we will have this program.
7-year grant?
7-year grant, Scott. So we'll have this until June of 2031.
So you'll be able to follow that group all the way through. I assume what they'll do at the end of that time is kind of reevaluate the success of the program.
Absolutely. And this is Gear Up is a nationwide program. It's been going on since 2004 in states all across the country, and we were very blessed to be a recipient of it this year.
It allows you to hire these folks.
It allows us to hire them, pay their salary.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Well, good deal. We appreciate state Tennessee, well, the federal government, I guess.
Federal government.
Does it come through the State Department?
It does come through the State Department.
Which is not unusual for a state doing that. So, well, we appreciate the federal government doing that. To me, that what you do and the work you guys do, especially in the CTE and workforce development, is just so critical for increasing the being able to live and work here in Bedford County and the quality of life that we have here. So, I mean, you got a critical job. We appreciate what you're doing, Lori.
Well, thank you.
Anything else on that grant you want to talk about? Because we are coming up on that hard deadline, so you got to go.
Well, I do have a parent university night, February the 13th at 6 o'clock at Harris Middle School.
Always at Harris.
Always at Harris. That's right. It's our biggest facility.
That's where you go to have parent university. And folks, if you haven't been to one of those, you got students or grandkids in school, you need to go to one of these. Great information. But what are you going to be talking about?
So I'm going to be talking about making your kids college and career ready. Okay. So how to do that. So whether your kid's in kindergarten, middle school, high school, I'm going to be talking about different things that you should be thinking about as a parent on how to help your kids get ready for those next steps, because it will go by really fast.
February 13th.
6 o'clock.
6 p.m., 1800 for you military types. And at Harris Middle School.
Harris Middle School.
Which is on Learning Way.
Eagle Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh, that's right, because it crosses, right?
Yes.
Thank you for doing that. Well, folks, come on out and do that. If folks need additional information, I'm sure you guys will have something posted on the website about that, or contact the central office at 500 Madison Street. Lori, anything else before we sign off and you get going to Murfreesboro?
No, I just appreciate everything that you do for us, Scott, and appreciate the community support. It's important to have the community backing behind us, and we have a great community here.
Absolutely. I know you work a lot with industry and everybody else around here and the partnership and folks to get our young people here ready to have that quality of life here and make Bedford County a better place to live more. Thank you for what you do, Lori, and all the folks out there at Bedford County Schools. Folks, this is Scott Johnson on behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting, the only locally owned radio station in Bedford County. Until next time.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com.
The leader in pure classic country.
Hi, this is Waylon Jennings.
Don't mess around with any old rambling man.
98.7 and AM 1580. WLIJ.